Welcome. What was that all about? What just happened? Did we just get a robust rebound? Did we just get a huge rebound off of a robust sell-off the day before? Did Oracle go out of business yesterday? Did their credit default swaps go all the way to the moon? 153? 153 something, whatever it was. I don't know. There's a chart that went way up and it said there was going to need the backing of the federal government to bail them out if they were going to stay in business. So that's what happened yesterday. And then today, the complete reversal happened. The CPI number came out lower than what's supposed to be. Michael Burry complained that Nick Timmerose complained that it was unconscionable that the BLS had used figures that were zero for rents. Disappointing for bears. And the day was full of ups and downs, mostly up though. The NASDAQ 100 index rose by nearly the same amount that it dropped the day before, over 400 points. And then at the end of the day, petered out. Didn't crescendo close, as I like to say. So it gave you a good opportunity to say, I'm going to stay bullish going into tomorrow because there's some scraps left on the table. I like scraps left on the table. Right now, the market's got scraps left on the table. It showed you its high, showed you all the stocks highs, and now the stocks are trading a bit off their highs, some considerably off, some not so much, like Tesla hit 495 yesterday, right at 10 o'clock before the huge Oracle Blue Owl story. That's the end of all AI because data centers are never going to be again. They're never going to have them. Never going to have them again. Chandler, Arizona mayor came on CNBC and talking all about how they're not going to need to, they didn't approve another data center. He's like, hey man, we got a whole bunch here. We don't want any more. And we've pretty much solved the problem of data centers using too much power. They got to pay for their own. They got to make their own power. And we've got the water solved. We're bringing in natural gas pipelines to Arizona. So how you like me now? And CNBC was sort of like, I thought this was going to be the end here. Didn't matter. Everything sold off yesterday. And today, everything pretty much bounced back up in unison. I mean, there's not a stock picker's market when every single stock is green, except for like right now, Netflix goes up on down days and up on down on up days. Apple down today. Cryptocurrencies recovering a little bit. I think they're kind of just treading water here. People are still trying to figure out what the heck they are. I mean, they really outperform. I'm kicking myself because in 2013, I remember somebody asked me, "Are you going to buy the bit?" And I was like, I don't know. It always sounds really smart to be negative and say, you know what? I don't think so. I think it's a piece of crap. I think Bitcoin's a piece of crap. I think cryptocurrency's a piece of crap. I don't think it works. I don't know, honestly. I'm waiting to find out. Looks like it did pretty good for the last 12 years, though. Let's be honest about that with ourselves. We want to be skeptical because we don't like to actually think. We want to be skeptical. It sounds smart and dog stuff. But we don't know. Be pragmatic. Think about it. Give it a little more thought. Don't just listen to what everybody has said over and over and over again. Like my blog said, just because you can't have an attention span more than 2 minutes doesn't mean you should. Just because you think something doesn't mean you should say something. Just because the market isn't at the tippy top right now doesn't mean it can't go back and hit those numbers. We have earnings just next month around the corner. That's the real trick of Claus Rally. It's just the end of the quarter, or the best quarter of the year, and earnings are going to come out and prove that for most companies like Apple, like Tesla. They're going to have good numbers, I'm sure. They're going to surprise people because the expectations are so low. That's it. I'm going to keep it short. My recordings have not done well today, and this is a take 5 or something. Good luck. Have a great day. Have a nice weekend if I don't talk to you before then.